Hello everyone, and welcome back to M. How 9's Fish Tanks, and welcome back again to the Fish Barn. Today we're going to take a review of Turbo Fish's fish room in Chicago, Illinois. I think he has a very interesting variety of cichlids, a puffer fish, and some live bears that I think you'll find interesting. So let's go ahead and get started with the tour.
These are my favorites. These fundamental Nairi.
Yeah, the fundamental Nairi Python Island. So there's I believe there's 6 known different locations of that fish, and they're all a little bit unique, but it's so super duper minimal that you really can't tell the difference unless you're looking at photo to photo and you go, ah, I see what you're saying.
That one's 15th scale is blue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally like that. It really is literally like that. Like, oh, you're like, oh, the tail shape's this, the tail shape's that.
There's a parrotfish in there too.
Yeah, there's a parrotfish in here on the left-hand side. There's a chili rasbora. There's a black neon tetra. There's a pair of bumblebee gobies. There's a reverse trio of Bosemani rainbows, the direct lineage. Those are eggs from Gary Lang. I have the fry that became of those, so very awesome.
Cool.
There's the only red swordtail, but it's a particular type of red. I don't recall, but eventually the eyes also turn red. I don't know if it's going to happen on this one because it hasn't happened yet, but it happened on the other ones.
Cool.
Then the Punamilia Nairi, there's 8 of those in here. There's the same Python Island. There's 8 of those in here. There's about to be a jewel cichlid in there eventually. Doing the bag hangout now. And here we've got 4 goldfish. One pom-pom, 1 black moor, 2 of just, the calico fancy tails. Everybody's got their preference. I like a little bit of everything, but I can't have a little bit of everything. So like this one's got the longer, more delicate fins. These fins on this one are starting to kind of become more drape-like, which I really like. I've always loved pom-poms. I think the pom-poms are just fantastic. Blackmore, I think everybody should have a blackmore goldfish at least once. Yeah. There's 3 axolotls down here. There's 1 wild type, 1 full albino, aka full melanistic, and then there's 1 just kind of standard over there in the far right hand side. These guys get worms, regular like worms you use for fishing, so like red wiggles, earthworms. We also do pellets for these guys too.
Cool, very cool.
And then here is a breeding project. So eventually I'm going to breed these and, sell a few. I'll probably give them away to fish fam, stuff like that. There's a lot of Facebook contests. And, I'd like to be able to throw something out there from us too. So these are Dumbo Ear Red Chili Mosaics. With this strain, the females also get fully colored up, so that's going to be really cool. You can already kind of tell that the females have much more coloration than all the other ones.
One thing I really like here is that you've written all the dates added and the actual names on the tanks.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a really good thing. I have some of that, and then once I moved to the fish barn, I kind of have gotten away from it just because of time, and then that's something that needs to come back.
It helps me stay organized, and when I see fry, it helps me keep track of growth. So there's 8 fish in the 75. This rainbow looking fish, that's what they're going to turn into. This female is up there at the top. That's her. That's the female there. And there's a subdominant male in there somewhere. That fish really enjoys the rocky substrate, so I took some of my softer stuff and I just piled that on top of the live rot. more when he gets, he's getting
He gets excited, dude.
Yeah.
You just get it right there.
Yeah, and the way to do the flower horn is when they're little, always raise them with something or more of them in the tank kind of deal. Once they get this big, female blue delta and all her babies, there's 22 last I counted. Just a very basic 10-gallon setup with those guys. There's a crown tail betta as well as snowball shrimp in there. These are free bettas that we got, so they're just kind of, they're not doing too good. We've done the med trio. This will be the second round of meds for those guys to help them give a better shot. And then down here we've got Xenotoca duadria, San Marcos. It's a blue and gold, yellow coloration on the males, and the females are kind of plain looking. It's like a goodie that reminds you of a Bosemani rainbow. Very similar in diet, very similar in behavior, very similar in coloration, but they're pretty cool. I got this from Andy. Down there we've got mutt guppies. The male, the blue delta male, he's in here too. Took him out of the other tank.
It looks like he got some new fish too.
Yeah, so there's 10 gold Pristella tetra in there.
Cool.
Just couldn't say no to those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love this tank. So I bought this tank just for Jeremy. I bought this tank so I could have something from Jeremy about a year and a half ago now at this point. I said, I love me some Sergeant Tanks. I got to get a tank just for Sergeant Tank. I want fish from Sergeant Tank, and this is what I'm going to do.
So this is the Sergeant Tank.
Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. So the killifish that I got from him, unfortunately, I lost those. They were annuals, and it was their time to go. I got these at a killifish swap last week. There's also Pseudomogul gertrude R-root 2s. There's 2 pairs in there, so 2 males, 2 females, and I'm still treating these guys with meds too.
Okay.
Just general cure at this point, making sure everybody's happy and healthy, and then we'll branch off to breeding them. And I'm doing the same situation. I've entered a spawning mop. I haven't done it the right way. It's just a pile of junk right now, but it's to allow the fish to get used to that being in the tank. Usually when there's something foreign in the tank, they'll look at it, they'll go for it, but they're not interested in it, and I want them to be interested in it.
Cool. Well, thank you for letting me come be here. It's been very nice to see all this.
Man. Just a few tanks.
A few tanks, but hey.